Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing today? Or good afternoon, depending where you guys are at. Um, this is going to be my first impressions review of the Moto E for Boost Mobile. So let's dive into it. So spec-wise, 1.2 gigahertz quad-core processor. It is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 410. It's got 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage with expandable memory up to 32 gigs. And it's got a 2390 milliamp hour battery, 5 megapixel camera on the back with no flash, and a VGA front facing camera. 4.5 inch display, resolution at 540 by 960 at 245 pixels per inch. So no removable battery, number one, and it doesn't have those Moto shells, but it does have what they call the Moto band, which this band area comes off and it exposes the SIM card and the micro SD card slot. So that's actually pretty neat. And they got different color ones that you can put around the device, so it changes the aesthetics of the device, gives it kind of like, you know, your own custom look. So the device actually fits snug. That's the first thing I noticed about the device when I pulled it out the box, just by the way that the back is shaped. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it's got a slight curvature to it, so in your hand it actually fits contour to your palm instead of devices that are more flat-like. So you should have no problem holding the device and having a nice secure grip on it without it, you know, your hands cramping or whatever. The cameras take some real stellar shots for them being low-grade cameras. Most cameras today start off, you know, around 8 gigs, and the front ones usually go about anywhere between 1.2, not 8 gigs, but 8 megapixels for the rear ones, and the front ones go out to be around 1.2 megapixels on up. But this one is a 5 megapixel, something that we haven't seen in a while, with a VGA front facing, so it's basically 0.3 megapixels. It's not even 1 megapixel. But I can say it takes some real stellar shots. I have a couple of photos that are uploaded to Google Plus, so if you guys follow me on Google Plus, you guys should have seen them. If not, you link in the description to find my Google Plus page, and you guys can look at them. I took some shots at nighttime outside just to see how well it would do with low lighting. Also indoor, using the front-facing camera, and I gotta say, you know, it was really great. You know, with a lot of VGA cameras that I've used that were, you know, VGA front-facing cameras, this one actually works well in low lighting. You don't see a lot of dark shading, or it doesn't seem too, you know, like just really dimmed out. You know, it's not vibrant in color, but you definitely can see me in, you know, in the shot. So that's a plus for the front-facing camera. A couple of things that I am a little bit concerned about is it just having one speaker, which is right here on the top. This is your speaker to listen to your phone calls. It is also the speaker for speakerphone, and it's also the speaker to listen to music. The problem with that being is that with just only one speaker in there, and really haven't tested out how well it handles up with music. But if that should go out, you're going to have a hard time with the device having to either use a Bluetooth earpiece or have something connected to the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. The little dimple right here would be nice if the device was longer, but then again, it's also preference. You know, some people have smaller hands than me, some have bigger hands than me, but for my hand size, I really wouldn't need to keep a finger in that dimple where the Motorola logo is, because the device is already short in my hands. So, you know, it's great. You know, just well-rounded. I'm having a blast with 5.0.2 Lollipop. So this does come with Lollipop right out of the box, and it's nearly bone stock Lollipop. Okay, there's not really much of anything that Motorola skins on it now, so just having that pure Lollipop experience is really nice. I'm still getting, you know, used to it, learning some new things about the features. It's got a couple of other features, like if you flick your hand twice, it like activates a camera. So that's a pretty cool gesture. You know, you just shake it twice and it launches the camera. So that's something, if you want to catch a photo like right off the bat, you don't have to unlock the phone and then tap the camera icon to launch the camera. You just flick your wrist twice and there it goes, it's launched up. as far as that battery life, now this has only been the second boot, so I really can't judge the battery life and tell you exactly like how long it's going to last. As we all know, with Android devices, after maybe 2 or 3 reboots will be the first time you actually experience the true battery lifespan of it. And so on the next review, I'll be able to give you battery stats for this device, but I can already say it's actually really nice. You know, it's working out great. Another thing that I have a little slight complaint about is just the top bezel. I know it has the speaker right here, cameras, and the sensors, but I think they could have shrunken that down just a little bit more, just a tad bit more. Probably make it like equal length to the bottom bezel, and then it would have made it a 4.7-inch display. And 4.7 is kind of like the sweet spot. The LG Vault had a good size screen. 4.5 I'm really not going to complain about because it's just 0.2 lower than 4.7, but would have been nice to have a 4.7-inch display on here, seeing that the Moto G has what, 5-inch display. So other than that, more to come about the Moto E. I just wanted to give you guys just my quick impressions about it, and I think it's a very beautiful phone. I think it's well built, and I haven't gotten any of the Moto bands that change the accent of the device and give it a different aesthetics to it, but I'm just probably gonna leave it all white and just leave it the way it is. So I'll keep playing around with the device, so if you guys have any questions that you guys want to ask about the Moto E, please do in the comment section of this video so I can include it in the full review of the Moto E when it comes out in about a week or two. I'll probably do it about 2 weeks from now, just to give it some good time with the device and have every angle covered about it. But I would love to answer a lot of you guys' questions about it, so I really do encourage you guys to ask them in the comment section of this video. And if you guys like the video, let me know by giving me a thumbs up, and I will know you guys liked it. And if you have not subscribed, please do so by clicking the subscribe button down there. That's pretty much it for this. I'll see you guys next time.